Hi, I'm Suzanne from Making It in Maine. This is part 2 of my what's been behind my design wall, what's in the closet. It's my fabric stash and some of my yarn. So we're going to continue on. Last time I showed you what was there, and I showed you some of what was here, a lot of children's fabric. And so let's dig a little deeper. This is, things are dropping. This is a lot of children's novelty. You could call it novelty fabric or children's fabric, but yeah. Mostly novelty here, I think. And this was a little fat quarter bundle I bought. Oh, a long time ago. I can't remember if this red was part of it or not. It's text print. Text print is fun. A loft, ocean, stowaway. So yeah, that does not go with these other fabrics, but they're awfully cute. Here's some more text print. Let's see what that says. Draw a funny face, breathe the fresh air, help a friend. Treasure hunt, dress up, go on a nature walk. Wow, those all sound fun. Perhaps we should mark our calendars and do one of those every day, at least once a week. Yeah, awesome. Build sandcastles, jump on them, go rock pooling. Excuse me. Ooh, fun. So that's that awesome print. And here's some tents. Go camping. And here's some sweet clouds, rain clouds. And here's a cute boy playing outside. Super cute print. And here's some arrows. That's cute. Super cute. What am I going to do with it? Better figure it out. Super cute. This is more of my Princess and the Pea fabric, Heather Ross. And this is just a orange that I thought would go well to coordinate with that for whatever I do, whether it is a more bags like this that are in my Etsy shop. A few of them are in my Etsy shop. Or, let me see. Let me step behind the curtain. Hold on. The man behind the curtain. The woman behind the curtain. Okay, that proved not fruitful. I was looking for a pillow form, but did not find it. These are bags that I already showed you that I have just dropped there. Let's move those out of the way. Everything's falling except the sky. I'm still here, fear not. Yes, so it could be a travel pillow. There's one of those in my Etsy shop. So that's what those sweet prints could be for. this cute llama fabric. I made a couple of things. I made a neck rest for when you're flying for my daughter with this, and I also made a pillowcase for her with this sweet fabric. Just love the colors of that. Love the colors. Okay, let us see. This, look how tiny. Look how tiny that is. This was going to be, I think this was paper pieced, but I'm not certain. Anyway, it was going to be part of something. I don't think it's part of one of my pink and brown quilts, but anyway, there's that pretty strip. Pink and brown just looks so lovely together, but green and brown looks lovely together. Sort of aqua, robin's eggy blue looks beautiful with brown. Yeah. Anywho, so here I sort of got it arranged by color. So that's what's happening there. Here's more Princess and the Pea option fabric. This was actually some Princess and the Pea gauze fabric. This I have currently in my Etsy shop. I have one of the Princess and the Pea bags with this lining fabric. Goes very well, don't you think? Okay, I showed you that stuff. This is some Minky swatches I sent for through the mail to find one that would closely match the line dance quilt up there. So anyway, that's that. I got this at Martin's. It was inexpensive, and I was wanting to make a Valentine something or other. It's kind of cute, but I don't know. Good novelty print for cutting up and using in something, I guess. And that's actually like a Christmassy snowflake cross-stitch looking fabric. Anyway, I thought those could go together, but obviously the color is fine. And these, I had wonderful intentions to make just a 2-fabric quilt, reversible, for my grandniece, one of my grandnieces. And so I got the fabrics, incredibly cute, love them to death. Love them to death. But joining the seams, so this was, I don't remember how much yardage it was, but to match up the seams, the entire length of this, and this is the length for a twin size bed, maybe longer than that, I'm not sure, but how many, yeah, I guess just in one spot, I had to match up the print. It's like wallpaper, matching up wallpaper, but I found to be very difficult with the fabric. So let's see if you can see. So getting it folded and then figuring out how to sew it. I wanted to sew it with a sewing machine, but I just, for some reason, struggled, didn't know how. Ooh, have any of you done that? If you have, let me know how you match the print to do it. But anyway, I don't know if you can see. Here's the seam. Right there. Maybe I'll take a photo of it to include here, but that's the seam going along right there. So I did a darn good job matching it, did I not? But it took so long, and I don't know if that was around the time I was caring for my mom, or if it was before. If it was before, it was when I was teaching full time. So it took so long that by the time I finished it, got a few pins in here for some reason. And even a sewing needle, huh? Yes, because, wow, why would I have not finished that wee bit? So here's the sewing needle, and there's a couple of pins, and that's, it's sewn, the seam is sewn right to there. Why didn't I finish? Why didn't I finish? Anyway, so by the time I finished it, the sweet little grandniece was older, and these colors and whatnot would not have really suited her anymore. So here it is, just unfinished, but I will do something with it. I will either do what was originally intended or not. There's I haven't cut away this excess yet, but there's the seam. So if you're wondering, I didn't want to say it till I double checked. I think this is Heather Ross or Sarah Jane. Let's see, Sarah Jane fabric, the same designer who did the little oh, help me, family tree panel that I showed you in the last video. So I will fold those up later. For now, I'm just dropping them on the floor. So there's the super cute fabric. Love it to pieces. I have quite a few of her fabrics. All right, so there's that shelf. And down on this next shelf, this goes to my sauna, my infrared sauna. I have two of these. You can take one, launder one, and while that one's being laundered, you can use this one. It goes around the top of my sauna to keep the heat in, zips and unzips from the sauna. There's that. I just had my afternoon coffee, and I often get thirsty after I have coffee, so pardon me for a minute. All right, let's see. I know, I'm quite sure I showed you this unfinished project. It's not right there, so I'm not sure where I put it. And I don't know where this is either. I also showed you this unfinished quilt with Joe Morton fabric, wall hanging, not a quilt. I don't know where those are at the moment. Doesn't even matter. I also, in another video, showed you my applique heart blocks. That's one in progress. And in case you didn't see the other video, or you have forgotten, this is that's purple. Now you can see the color of purple batik heart, and that beautiful off-white, creamy yellowy gold color. Not gold, really. Yeah, kind of. So there's the back. That's needle turn applique. So that's what's in that little stack, the fabrics that I was using for those squares. And I also showed you this in a previous video, this Abby Lane Blue Jay Way quilt that I want to make. And that's the fat quarter bundle. Is it fat quarter or is it fat? Yeah, I think that's a fat quarter bundle. I love that line of fabric. Let's see. I have a jelly roll by French General. I like their fabrics very much. And here's some yardage of theirs. Isn't that pretty? And a stripe. That'd be great for a binding. And another stripe. And a ticking stripe with a piece of fuzz on it. So here's a jelly roll and a charm pack of that same line. Let's see. Ruminaries is that line. It's pretty old, but lovely colors. I'm wearing a dress today. Well, because it's a hot day, dresses are loose and comfortable. But I went to a Buddhist meeting this morning, and I stopped at a farmer's market on my way home, and it was wrapping up, closing, but I was drawn to a stall where a woman had aprons hanging and things like that. I went to her stall just to look, because I'm drawn to anything handmade, and especially handmade with fabric. She had her treadle sewing machine. She took her treadle sewing machine to the farmer's market so she could be sewing napkins while she was waiting for people to come by and buy things from her stall. And to support her, and because I really liked it, I bought an apron with this ticking fabric. I'm going to go get it and show you. It wasn't in my plan, but because I saw this, I'm now going to show you. I love aprons, and I wanted to support her. Here it is. Reminds me of something. What does it remind? Does it remind you of something? Because this whole part right here reminds me of something, like something Shirley Temple wore, or just, I don't know, something. Anyway, there it is. I wish aprons didn't like bunch. This is heavy fabric. This is like decorator weight. it almost feels canvasy, so it's a bit stiff. But anyway, I wish aprons didn't have to bunch up in the middle, but they do. That's the nature. So anyway, I loved this detail. I love how the pocket is curved. So yeah, I had not seen this style apron before, and I just think it's super cute. And I'm not normally I don't wear red as a general rule, and I don't know, there's something about ticking that I'm drawn to for some reason. I don't know why, but there's that. Let's see. This is, wow, this is tucked in the back. This is Wuthering Heights, Winding Ways. And there it is right there. So it's a lot of curved piecing. And that's the line of the fabric, Wuthering Heights. I'm pretty sure. I should look before I say that, I guess. It's very pretty, though. Again, you know, it's when I was drawn to pink and brown and red. I love that one. I think I have a piece of that somewhere over on my other shelf. Oh my goodness, I did not realize this was from that line. And some text print. Oh, and more of that. Wonder why I don't have those two together. And yeah, guess I showed you everything in that one. That reminds me of curtains in the bedroom. I made a chair seat with some of that fabric. I'm not going to take you into the bedroom. But I do have a spare piece of that fabric, I think. I should go show you. I should go get it while I have this out. Here I go again. Be right back. Here is the fabric that I used to make bedroom curtains. I was going to make a duvet cover, but I decided to make curtains. And I probably should have stuck with a duvet cover because it's kind of a stiff fabric. Really, I think too stiff for curtains. Oh well, hindsight's 20/20, right? Wuthering Heights, yes indeed. So this was a decorator weight. And there is the piece that I showed you. Yeah. I just fell in love with that. The colors. I painted the bedroom walls pretty much that color. I was going to use that pretty blue, but I don't know, I just decided I didn't want the bedroom that color. So, oh, I just love that. I made those curtains several years ago, and I have not tired of them yet. I have not tired of that fabric. Just love it so much. And I covered this chair. This is an old antique chair, but I covered it with that fabric. So there's that. All right, I will put that back after. Oh, there's the booklet for my sauna. Okay. What an odd place for it, right? Ah. All right. Some sweet flannel. I don't know what I'll do with a random piece of flannel. Do you have an idea? I could make a rice bag with it. That is for sure. I could make some rice bags. It's pretty. I actually need a new cover on one of my rice bags. So that might be perfect for that. If you have an idea, what do you use? Do you sew with flannel? What do you make with flannel? Because if you have some other great idea for me, I'd love to hear it. You can let me know in the comments. You have to log in to leave a comment. And if you're going to go to the trouble of logging in, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. I know it's not the greatest, the most exciting channel, but it's evolving. I'm just a baby at it, and it's evolving. But I'd love if you'd subscribe. It'll help my channel grow. It'll help me get seen by more people. And this is just some chenille I bought. I bought this. I made a few chenille things years ago when my mom and I went to a quilt shop in Massachusetts. I'm just looking over there because I had a little bee skeep. Is that what it's called? The little, let me see if I can just quickly see it here. And I don't know if I can imagine I got rid of it, but alas, it's not there. Okay, this is I made a large pillow for my friend's daughter with this fabric. Love the colors. Oh, her name is eluding me. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's just totally escaping me. It came to me while I was editing. Her name is Frida Kahlo. She did a lot with skeletons, skeleton heads, skulls. Maybe that'll... Nope. It'll come to me. Look at the hand on there. Oh, it's on the tip of my brain. Tip of my brain. This, I haven't done this. This is like foundation piecing, but with fabric instead of paper. Is this, would this be? I think this is a pineapple block. Yep, pineapple block. So I've done paper piecing, but not on fabric, as I think I just said. This is just some beige and whatnot. This is Amy Butler fabric. I just learned, I was listening to a podcast recently, and I learned that Amy Butler isn't designing fabric anymore. So these are leftovers. I need to cut those into scraps now, don't I? Left over from making birdie sling bags. I sent my daughter recently the last one I had in this fabric because hers, the original one, was very, very well used and quite worn. So I sent her a new one. Pretty Amy Butler fabric. Yep, needs to be cut up for scraps. That's kind of flying around in my... Here's a random, this used to be on a bear that my friend Linda made, but look at that beauty. Sort of reminds me of the christening gown I showed you in the last video. Look at that beautiful, beautiful handwork. Beautiful. I mean, that must have been done by hand, don't you think? It's so lovely. It's coming undone. So I've got to do something lovely with that. This is fabric that when I got married to my current husband, my second husband, a friend of mine made table runners out of this fabric. So I think I don't know, but that's a lot of fabric that I need to do something with because I love purple and green. Purple and green. I think we're probably gonna have to stop after this shelf. This is just cheesy fabric that I got years ago. I think I got it at, I don't remember, not a nice quilt shop, but that I made bathroom curtains with. I just made a new pair last year, a new set of bathroom curtains because I had enough of that. I was going to make not a shower curtain, but a curtain to go over on the outside of the shower curtain. But I never did that. So let's have a piece of that left. All right, this is a couple of packs of fabric that I got from the quilt shop that I used to frequent. It's a little kit. This would be a square in a square. There we are. That's what it would look like. And this one, let's see if there's a pattern in this one. Something in there. Charleston 3. Cut 26-inch squares of tea-dye muslin. Put each one right sides together with a Charleston print. Cut the squares in half both vertically and horizontally to give you 80 3-inch square pairs. Draw a line diagonally on the reverse of the muslin and stitch a quarter seam on either side of the line. Cut apart on the drawn line to yield 160 half square triangle units. Square each unit to 2.5. I set the blocks 10 by 16 in my quilt. Yeah, I'm not going to keep on reading, but well, let me see if there's a picture in here. I don't think so. Directions, but no picture. Cool. I need to do it, don't I? Get on it. So much I need to do. Not need, want. So much I want to do. Oh, gosh. Oh, here's some sweet, sweet. I do have a thing for birds. Sweet bird fabric. Love the colors in this. And that would go with it. This, no, I can't imagine. I can't imagine that does not look like it goes together. This looks like fireworks. I have to look at the salvage edge to see what's what. Let's see. Westminster Fibers. Renly. By Valerie Wells. Okay, Renly. Let's see what the bird one is. Huh, okay. It's not the same. It is. Wow. Renly by Valerie Wells. Wow. Mama Birds. Okay, but gosh, I'm sorry, those just don't. This is like an orangey red. And this one is more red. Does that show up? This one is orangey, and this one is more red. And there's nothing red in here. There's orange and the pink color. Wow, there must have been other fabrics in that line that had some red. Funny that I bought this, because I don't even really think it's that pretty. Oh well. Maybe when I bought it I did. Just some random fabric. That's the same print but lighter. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. A dark and a light and a dark and a light. Dark and a light and a dark and a light. And a sort of burgundy color. These three prints are the same. Pretty. This is a quilt, well, for a quilt. This is the first big amount of fabric that I ever purchased. It's embarrassing. It's a bit embarrassing that I've had it that long and have not yet made it. So there's that fabric and a leafy green and a neutral and another green. And I'll show you the pattern. It's very pretty. Pretty quilt. I need to make it. All right, strips left over from my granddaughter's first quilt. Little bundle of children's fabric. Ahoy, matey. Little boys playing pirate. And that's a whale. And more anchors and more anchors. And this is a little bundle of Heather Ross fabric. Yeah, so a couple of children's bundles. Chelsea Boutique jelly roll. A Chelsea Boutique fat quarter. No, not fat quarter. Pardon me. Charm pack. Chelsea Boutique charm pack. And Chelsea Boutique patterns. This is by Blackbird Designs. I'll show you what I fell in love with here. Let's see. I fell in love with that, which has a lot of applique. I think that was the Maine one. That one's not bad. That one I'm not so much in love with. Yeah, so that's why I bought Chelsea Boutique. But I bet you that one probably uses the jelly roll. What's it called? Chocolate spice. I just have to check. Chocolate spice. Continued. A jelly roll. Yep, calls for a jelly roll and 3/4 yard of large scale brown floral. I am guessing that this is Chelsea Boutique. Quite sure it is. Let me just check the large scale print. Same color as the Wuthering Heights fabric I made curtains with, and it's on that chair. Okay, let's see here. Blackbird Design, so yep. Chelsea Boutique, yes. So this all goes to make quilts that are in that little book I just showed you. This one looks cross-stitchy. See that? Cross-stitchy. Pretty. Can you see why? Can you see why I want to be doing this full time? Here I have a small stack of Cafe Facet fabric. And back here is plain white and off-white, and yeah, some linen, a little bit of linen. Yep, so not going to drag that out. This video is at 21 minutes already. So I think that I had better stop there because I feel like the last video was way too long. I think an hour is too long. What do you think? What's a good amount of time that someone wants to watch a YouTuber, especially a baby YouTuber, someone so green and so random like me? What's your tolerance level for watching? I'd love to know. So I'm going to stop now, and I guess we'll have to do part 3 of what's in that closet. So I would love it if you would subscribe. If for some crazy reason you like watching this channel, Making It in Maine, and listening to me yammer on about things and show you things, it'd be great if you hit the like button, the thumbs up, and because I'm so irregular, if you want to know when another video is landing, you can hit the notifications button. So for now, dear ones, from my heart to yours, thanks for watching. I hope you come back. Bye for now.